Hey, good morning everybody. It's Mike and thanks for jumping on here with me this morning. You know, creating content in our marketing messages every week, whether it's your podcast or your blog or your videos or your social media post, or maybe it's all these things, right? Some days we can get writer's cramp. Some days we can be a little starved for content creation, right? Like, okay, so what's some relevant information that I can speak about today to engage my people, to establish me as the top of mind, credible expert? Well, all this week, I'm just going to give you one idea after another. How's that? Because by the time Thursday gets here, I don't want you to be able to say, well, I couldn't think of anything. No, I'm going to give you a whole list of stuff. You ready? You want to grab something to take some notes with before I get started? Because I'm going to rattle off in rapid fire format a whole bunch of ideas every morning between now and Thursday, just to help you get past the writer's cramp, to come up with some relevant ideas. Now, what I'd love for you to do is to put your little spin on each of these, your opinion, your take, your way of looking at it. You ready? Okay, so I broke them down by categories. So let's get started. The first category doesn't have to be the first, it's just the first on my list. Market data and information. Okay, recent sales in the neighborhood, in the zip code, in the city, homes that have just been listed. Talk about them. Get appropriate permissions. Contact, if it's not your listing, reach out to the listing agent and see if they mind if you talk about that. And don't claim that it's your listing. Don't insinuate that it is. How about current interest rate trends? Maybe Greg would be willing to participate with you on that. How about historical interest rate? You know, it feels like, oh, rates are so high, rates are so high. You know, historically, rates aren't very high at all. As a matter of fact, they're freaking awesome. When I got into the business, rates were 12%. I remember the first time they got under 10 and we thought this was amazing, and now they're half of that and we act like rates are so high. How about historical interest rate trends? About pricing trends. Where has the market come? Remember, it wasn't actually that long ago, 2008, and the market dived. And what was the low point? And where are we now in relation to that? If I had bought a house in 2008 for a certain price, what would that house be worth today? Those all fall under market data and information. How about another one? I'll give you two categories for today. How about neighborhood activity and news? New businesses opening in your community. How about businesses that are closing? Are there any closing and moving out? How about local area schools and sporting activity schedules? How about what's going on this summer? Where are some fun new ideas for my kids this summer? Are there some camps in the area that you highly recommend? Could you speak with the camp director and let them talk about what their camps are about and why certain children enjoy them? How about restaurant reviews? How about community activity calendars? How about holiday closings? How about seasonal holiday activities? What's the next big holiday coming up? Memorial Day, right? What's going on around you in your community for Memorial Day? How about interviewing small business owners? The list goes on, and it will continue to go on for tomorrow. There's some of the ideas. That's 25% of the ideas I put together just last night. The content for you to be out there establishing yourself as the top of mind, credible expert. And if you did, I think you would be going out and making it happen for yourself today.